Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello dear students, it's me Moshfeka Akther Chowdhury here, and you are in the online class of Dr. Khastagir Govt Girls High School, Chowdhury. Our today's class is for class 9 study. Very beginning we are going to video of English for today. So let's watch it. Let's start it. So, my dear girls, what's the main content of it? Yes, it's about 21st February. So, our today's topic is Unit 3, Events and Festivals, Lesson 3, International Mother Language Day 1, and Lesson 4, International Mother Language Day Part 2. After we have studied this lesson, we will be able to infer meanings from the context, answer questions and give opinion in a logical sequence, and write about events on our own. At first, we have Lesson 3, International Mother Language Day, Part 1. And here is a reading text for you. 21st February is a memorable day in our national history. We observe the day every year as International Mother Language Day. The day is a national holiday. On this day, we pay tribute to our martyrs who laid down their lives to establish Bangla as a state language in undivided Pakistan in 1952. This is known as the language movement. The seed of the language movement was sown on 21st March 1948 when Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the then Governor General of Pakistan, at a public meeting in Dhaka, declared that Urdu would be the only official language of Pakistan. The declaration raised a storm of protest in the eastern part of the country. The protest continued non-stop, gathering momentum day by day. It turned into a movement and reached its climax in 1952. The government outlawed all sorts of public meetings and rallies to prevent it. The students of Dhaka University defied the law and they brought out a peaceful protest procession on 21st February 1952. When the procession reached near Dhaka Medical College, the police opened fire on the students, killing Salam, Rafiq, Barkat and Jabbar. This enkindled the sparks of independent movement of Bangladesh. Dear girls, that was our reading text, and now we have a gap filling activity. As you can see, there are two columns on the screen, and in the first column the time is mentioned. There are 3 years written on the screen, and we have to find out what happened in those years. Okay, the first one is 1947. Dear students, can you tell me why 1947 is important? Yes, independence of India and Pakistan was the main event of 1947. Then we have 1948. And in 1948, Mr. Muhammad Ali Jinnah declared Urdu as the only state language of Pakistan. And then 1952. Dear students, can you guess what is important about 1952? Yes, you are very correct. In 1952, our language movement took place. Okay. My dear girls, now we have an activity on vocabulary. Here there is a table with words and its meanings. You have to match the correct word with its meaning. At first, look at the words and have a look at the meanings of those words. Okay. The first word is tribute. What is the meaning of tribute? Yes, tribute means an act to show respect. Our second word is climax, and climax means the most exciting point in time. Our third word is outlaw. Outlaw means to ban. Our fourth word is defy. Can you guess what's the meaning of defy? Yes, to refuse, to obey. Then we have provoke, and provoke means to cause or to stimulate. Then there is a word relent, and relent means to give in. And the last word of the list is momentum. And what's the meaning of momentum? Yes, the ability to keep increasing or developing. Now we have to answer some questions based on the text. Here are the questions. Question number 1. Why do we observe 21st February as the International Mother Language Day? Question number 2. What happened when Urdu was declared as the only official language of Pakistan? And question number 3. The seed of independence was sown in 21st February 1952. Do you agree with the comment? Why? Dear girls, these are 3 questions based on lesson 3, and you have to write the answers on your own. Okay, now we are in a new lesson. Unit 3, lesson 4. International Mother Language Day, Part 2. My dear students, as you can see, this lesson also begins with a reading text, and it is actually the continuation of the previous lesson. Let's read the text. 21st February has been observed as Shohid Dibosh every year throughout the country in remembrance of the martyrs of language movement of 1952. The occasion begins at the early hours of the day with morning songs that recall the supreme sacrifices of our language martyrs. People wear black badges and go to the Shohid Minar barefoot in procession, singing morning songs. They place wreaths at the Minar. Many of them visit the graves of the martyrs at Azimpur graveyard and pray for them. They also attend various programs organized in remembrance of the language martyrs. The UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, on 17th November in 1999 proclaimed February 21st as the International Mother Language Day in recognition of the sacrifices of the martyrs for the rightful place of Bangla. The day is now annually observed worldwide to promote awareness for linguistic and cultural diversity and multilingualism. So, dear girls, we have completed the reading text and now we have another vocabulary activity. There are two columns on the screen, and in the first column the words are given and in the second column the meanings are given. We have to match the word with its proper meaning. So let's try it. Our first word is wreath. W-R-E-A-T-H, wreath. Do you know what's the meaning of wreath? Yes, an arrangement of flowers. Our second phrase is in remembrance of, and it means in memory of. Then we have proclaim. And what's the meaning of proclaim? Yes, it means declare. Then we have promote. Dear girls, can you guess what's the meaning of promote? Yes, it means encourage. Then we have diversity. And what's the meaning of diversity? Yes, diversity means variety. Then we have multilingualism. What's the meaning of multilingualism? Yes, it means practice of using several languages. And then we have in recognition of, and it means in appreciation of. So, dear girls, these are the proper meaning of the given words related to the lesson 4 text, okay, reading text. And now we have some questions to answer on the basis of lesson 4 reading text, okay. The first question is, why is 21st February called Shohid Divas? Question number 2, why do people go to the Shohid Minar? How do they go there? And question number 3, why is 21st February now observed throughout the world every year? Dear students, write the answers of these questions in your copy, and in the next class we will check it. Then we have another activity, and it's a gap filling activity. Let's read the text first. On 21st February 1952, dash was shared at a place between Dhaka Medical College and Dhaka University dash to establish Bangla as a state dash of Pakistan. Let's try it again. On 21st February 1952, blood was shed at a place between Dhaka Medical College and Dhaka University campus to establish Bangla as a state language of Pakistan. All subsequent movements dash struggles for independence had their origin from the historic language dash. Shohid Minar is the dash of the supreme sacrifice dash the mother tongue. We can write it in this way. All subsequent movements and struggles for independence had their origin from the historic language movement. Shohid Minar is the sign of supreme sacrifice for the mother tongue. Alright, now it's time for homework. My dear students, you have to write briefly how you have observed last year's 21st February at your school. And with this task, we are at the ending part of our today's class. That's all for today. Dear girls, be careful, stay safe, and goodbye to you all.